Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Naval Ops Commander. Last time, I think we did another... Did we do a mission? I forgot what we did last time, and the reason I forgot what we did last time is because I just got done recording a quote-unquote special slash unofficial video slash episode thing for Naval Ops Commander, which will be up later the same day that you're watching this. A few hours after this is uploaded, that one will be uploaded. And it's just because I had some extra time tonight. This is Monday night that I'm recording these. I record one day and upload the next day, so I had some extra time tonight, and I decided to make a video regarding some weapons. And I tested some weapons and systems that just came to mind off the top of my head. It's not an exhaustive test by any means, but just some things that came to mind. I decided to make a little video about it. And just for context, in case anyone's curious how long some of this stuff takes to do, that video, I started recording it at 7 p.m. And by the time I was done recording it and editing it, it was 8 p.m. So that was an hour on one video. And now, granted, that video is edited much more heavily than what I usually do. But that should give you guys a little bit of context. Now, that video is edited a lot heavier, but I also kept more recorded content. So just because it's edited heavier doesn't mean that the not so heavily edited videos like this one don't end up being that long of a process sometimes, because sometimes they do. Sometimes I'll record 40 minutes of gameplay, but I don't want the video to be that long, so I cut out a lot of the boring stuff so you guys get closer to 28 minutes at the most, if I'm really pushing it. But that doesn't mean that's all that was there. There was probably some extra stuff that I cut out. There was probably, the time it took to edit that stuff to cut it out, or the captions that I put in. So just for context, in case anyone was curious, I'm not complaining about any of this at all. I love making these videos. If I didn't like making the videos, I wouldn't have moved up to 2 a day. I wouldn't have put the time in to make a third extra video. I wouldn't have taken the time to make that HDPVR video. I like making videos. I just don't have the time that I would like to have, which is the same reason I don't live stream. But that's just some context for you guys. Today, what we're going to be taking a look at is tech first, because we have some money. And let's see here. Let's go with... weapons. I'm not too worried about air tech at the moment. We got some more guns, okay. But we already have 16-inch guns. Oh, that was something we gotta do. Now I remember. We have a bigger heavy chain gun, which is kind of just good for shooting down aircraft and not actually fighting ships, but, yeah. Oh yeah, so... something I just remembered we have to do is we have to look at our battleship and redesign it, but also something else Nova Topaz said that I forgot to look at in the test video, ironically. Granted, it's not so much of a test, just a confirmation thing. That new anti-air armament that we got, he said it might be a ship. It might be an escort ship. So, guided anti-wave, artillery control ship. Let's see. Wow, when did we get this? When did we get this? How good is this compared to the last one? It looks like it's the same ship, but maybe just with more health? How long have we had that? I think it's the same ship, just with more health. No, it has bigger guns. It has slightly bigger guns and more health. Okay, well, cool. I guess we'll go ahead and do that while we're here. But yeah, he said new anti-air armament was the thing it was called, and it might be an escort ship. Doesn't appear to be. So I really have absolutely no idea what that thing was. Was this a pre-built design? They don't usually announce pre-built designs. No. I have no stinking idea. Anyways, back to the task at hand here, redesigning our battleship with bigger guns. I have a feeling that the current gun layout is not quite going to work. Oh, and we got to do it with the battle carrier as well. Though I would really like to be able to get to a mission today, so I think I'll cut, and I'll bring you guys back when I have whatever I managed to come up with in my crazy mind. So, I'll see you guys here in a second. Okay, so this is what we got here. We had to give up basically 2 turrets. We used to have a double wide here, right in this the second height level here. We used to have double wide. We can't fit double wide anymore, and I'll just show you guys real quick. So they are, there it is. If we try to go double wide, no, 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 no. So double wide doesn't quite work there. These guns are definitely bigger than the last ones. I don't know if you guys could tell, but yes, they are definitely bigger. These guys back here, I did try to raise these up. So this was on the third height level, this was on the second, and I was going to try and put a single gun like right here, and it just was a little bit too long from front to back. And yes, I could go through the effort and time of shifting all this stuff towards the bow and so on and so forth, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't have that kind of time. But yes, in theory, if we shifted everything forward and put all of these missile launches somewhere else, in theory we could get one more gun on the back, or one more turret. I'm not that worried about it. We have plenty of firepower here. But, so net result, we lost 2 turrets, but all of the turrets that we have are bigger, and they still have 4 barrels. So, net loss of 8 shells, but every single shell we're firing is significantly larger and stronger. So, I think we have a net gain in damage potential. As far as the missiles go, we have the anti-subs back here now, and the anti-air right there. I did try to put the anti-air back here. Doesn't work. So, that's that. We are also slower again. I think we were doing like 37 before, right? 37.8, I want to say. So, we're a little bit slower. But that's fine. So, that's the battleship. And now I'm going to hop over to the battle carrier and do the same thing, and I'll pick you guys up when I have decided on a design for that as well. So, I'll see you guys in a second again. Okay, so this is what we have for the battle carrier. It's pretty much the same design as the last one. And guess what our net loss is? 1 pair of machine guns. Yep, we used to have a pair of machine guns right here. They don't fit anymore. They might fit actually if I do this. Probably. Well, hang on. We're gonna have to get tricky with this. There we go. No, I just wanna. Okay, fine. Yeah, that was like the only net loss, but looking at this again, we might be able to, oh yeah, there we go. So, no net loss, except for speed. We're slower now, but we expected that. The layout ended up working out exactly the same. We can't put these any more forward, so this is actually perfect, the way this is right now. And yeah, we have the exact same number of turrets, the exact same number of boilers. All of our weapons are still here in basically the same layout as before, if not just like a little bit more spaced out. But speed's a little slower. We expected that, but overall, I'm actually more satisfied with that conversion than I was with the battleship, because the battleship lost a little bit more in terms of weaponry than this one did. So that worked out pretty well. Yeah. So let's see if we can do this mission real quick. Hopefully. Destroy 2 enemy runways, and we will go ahead and bring the battle carrier for this.
After our last battle, the scouts investigated the area and came across data indicating the existence of another airbase in a nearby area.
We did see UFOs taking off from the runways in the last episode, so...
Using that data, they searched the surrounding areas and have succeeded in locating the enemy base. We are still uncertain of the type and strength of the forces there. We have been unable to confirm the presence of any ships.
So, the enemy was just a bit better than our scouts. Setting that aside, if we don't do something about it, our last operation will have been meaningless. Let us make plans to attack and destroy the enemy base. We believe the enemy's forces will be comprised primarily of aircraft. We must recheck our anti-air capability. Captain, what are your orders?
Yeah, we'll bring the battle carrier. I was gonna switch out. I was just thinking about switching out our aircraft on the battle carrier for all interceptors, but then I realized if we're going up against UFOs, it won't matter. We won't have fast enough interceptors to deal with them, and we don't have interceptors that have missiles, so it really won't matter. It'll be all pretty much up to us and our escorts. Hey, no black screen. The black screen was being a real jerk earlier when I was trying to record that test video. You'll see when it goes up, if you guys watch it. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. I just figured there were a lot of unanswered questions regarding how things work in this game, and I figured I would try to clear up a few of them. Not just for you guys, but for me too, because I was genuinely curious about those things as well. Let's go ahead and launch our planes, because why not? We lost a plane at some point. It must have been the last time we used this carrier, or battle carrier, I mean. Don't know. Not too worried about it. Like I said, they won't be helping us too much anyways. So, yeah, this will be mostly us. And yes, we have UFOs. UFOs confirmed. We don't have AA missiles on this thing, but again, I think... Wow, that was really effective. I don't think AA missiles would be fast enough to actually hit these guys anyways. So, not too worried about that. And they don't have a ton of health either, so as long as we can hit them, we're actually doing a good chunk of damage. And they're dropping torpedoes, but the torpedoes don't seem to do very much damage either. Yeah. Not per hit, not individually, but they could stack up pretty quick. Oh wow, they're dropping them real close. That was a bomb. No, individually they're not doing much damage, but if they hit enough times, I could see that that could be a problem. Let's try to... Oh boy. Yep, there we go. Gonna have to start taking some manual evasive maneuvers now. That was bad lead there. Yeah, we're gonna go for these airfields pretty much ASAP, because this, if they swarm me like this, then yes, this could be much worse. And yeah, now they're starting to get more hits on my deck and everything, and as you can see, now it's starting to hurt a little bit. Where is this runway? Oh, it's the same one. They just rebuilt it, apparently. Yeah, they're very hard to hit. I definitely don't think our missiles would actually be able to keep up with these UFOs here. So I don't think we're really losing much by not having those. Some of these guys are... Oh, they're slow because they're going towards the... Yeah, going back to land. I really want to be able to hit this. Can I just, like, barely clip it a little bit? Yeah, just barely. How about now? I bet I'm in range now. Yeah. Get it. Yeah. We got to do better than that. Yep. Yep, a little better. One more. This should finish it. There we go, and we got the one that was taking off. Cool. Okay, so that's that. That's half of these guys taken care of, at least, so that we won't be getting swarmed quite so badly. Yep. Yeah, they drop their ordnance, like, really, like, at the last second, so it does make it a lot harder to dodge this stuff. Nope. And they're so fast that it's hard to actually fire at them. Now, okay, let's go for this airfield here since we are close enough now. And we can actually point towards it to get more of our guns firing. Get all of our guns firing. This seems to have the Warship Gunner 2 issue where when there's so many guns firing, it can't properly display every single shell because it would just be too much to put on screen. So like every shell is firing, they can't like show all of them because it would be too much for the screen to handle. Which is fair. Warship Gunner 2 does it as well, so... Like, because we know we have 4 times 7, we should have 28 shells flying out in front of us right now, and if we look, that's not 28 shells. So, yeah, it's doing the Warship Gunner 2 thing where it doesn't quite show every single shell, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. And again, the high angles, yeah, we have more high angles than that, too. We know that for sure, so, yeah. I think we'll go ahead and call that good. I mean, I'm not too... retentive about trying to get a high rank on this, especially with the damage we have. There's no point going for an S rank at all. Each of those sections is counted equally towards the life percentage, so having our deck damaged like that is pretty much...
Enemy airbase destroyed. I'm glad we were able to find it quickly. If we had approached without finding it, we would have suffered serious damage.
Having our deck damage where it was is almost 20% of our health knocked off anyways. So yeah. not much point trying to go for an S rank there. But that was kind of a cool mission. Got to see some UFOs in action, in like swarming kind of action. Got a B rank though, which is a little unfortunate. I could have stuck around and destroyed some buildings to get that enemy sunk percentage up a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. I think Angaga said we wanted an A rank to get some special reward. I can't remember what he said exactly, but I'm not too worried about it. I think we'll be okay. Let's is it just D10? Yeah. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say we probably don't have time for that. Let's do a little bit of tech real quick. Let's get the aircraft caught up finally, and didn't get anything. And that's why I'm hesitant to do air tech, because that happens a lot with air tech. So the only other things we could do are electronics, engines, or more air tech. Let's do electronics, and this is going to leave us with practically no money. EM Shield 2. Now that's good. That's really good. In fact, what that makes me want to do is... ETS 3. EM Shield 2 alone. Since he said the A rank is worth it, what we will do is, next episode... Actually... No, we'll do this right now and I'll just cut out all the middle bits. So I'm going to play that mission one more time. I'm going to go for the A rank, and I'll just bring you guys back for the rewards section so we can see what I get from the A rank. And we're going to do this with I'm going to do this with the battleship this time, so hopefully the AA missiles help out, hopefully. But I'm going to replay this mission one more time right now, partially to get some more money so we can actually buy EM Shield 2, which is really good, and also to try and get the A rank reward that Gaga said is excuse me, Gaga said is really good. So I will do this one more time. I'll try to get an A rank, and I'll see you guys back at the mission reward screen again to see what exactly we get for the A rank, in case anyone else is curious. I think he told me, but I forgot, so my apologies there. But yeah, I will see you guys in a second.
Signal all ships. Move to ring formation.
Okay, so I've gone around and destroyed every single building on the map. Obviously, we won't get 100% enemy sunk thanks to the way that aircraft work. We can skip this because we just heard it. And all we're interested in here is the results, seeing if we got an A rank. I don't think we got an S rank. Yeah, A rank. Yeah. And you can see that percentage there, that 27% that we're missing, that is entirely the aircraft that attacked us that just crashed or ran out of fuel or whatever else after the airbase was destroyed. That is how many aircraft that actually was. So to get a true S rank in this mission, you would have to sail around in the middle of the map, kill every single aircraft before you go to the runways and destroy them, and have most of your health, like upwards of 95% of your health remaining by the end of all of that. So yeah, that's why S ranks in this game are next to impossible sometimes. But anyways, we got our A rank, so let's see what we got from the A rank. We get Optical Intensifier 2. Cool. He said it was a... Come to think of it, he did say it was a system that is pretty unique. I think he said it's unique to this game, actually. It does not show up in the other games. Just realized I had my phone in my pocket. Could have checked. Forgot that I had my phone in my pocket. Usually it's charging by this time. So let's look at that. How many copies of EM Shield 5 do we need? Or 2? 5? We need 5 copies of EM Shield 2? I think so. Well, let's look at this here. Optical Intensifier increases optical weapon attacks by 15%. So it doesn't help us right now, but that is cool. And I don't remember ever seeing that in Warship Gunner 1 or 2. And in Warship Gunner 2, I have personally collected every single part in the game. And I don't remember seeing that in any of them. Maybe the Japanese version, because it has an extra like 25 parts, but I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know. I wouldn't know. But in the PS2 version, English PS2 version, that's not a thing in Warship Gunner 2. I know that for a fact. So that's pretty cool. That'll be useful later. Doesn't help us right now, but that'll be useful later. The other point of doing that, of course, was to get money so that we can get hopefully 5 copies of this. I don't think we can. No, we can't get 5 copies of this. We can barely get. We can almost get 3. We can almost get 3. Is there anything we can sell to get 3? Oh, the old guns. I bet the old guns are worth at least 5,000. The old battleship guns that we just got rid of. All 17 of them. Jeez. Okay. There we go. I don't think we have any extras. We do a couple. We can go ahead and get rid of these. And these. Not that it really matters. Oh, those were not ones that we can buy back. Well, that's fine. We were never going to use those anyways. So, auxiliary, we're going to go down here, get EM Shield 2. We want... All we can afford right now is 3 copies, but that's better than nothing. And... we'll put those on at the start. No, I won't do that because I won't remember. We're going to put them on now. I'll cut out the putting them on, and I'll bring you guys back to the dock for the closing things. Let's put them on Battleship, Battle Carrier, and the Aircraft Carrier. So I'll do Battleship, Battle Carrier, and Aircraft Carrier, and I'll see you guys back here at the dock for the outro in just a second. Okay, well, we have EM Shield 2 on the Battleship, the Battle Carrier, and the Aircraft Carrier now. So those will come in handy in the near future, I'm sure. And I think that'll about cover it for this episode of Naval Ops Commander. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video.